Welcome to the White House. Not really. We're actually still in front of the House of Presidents, but Abraham Lincoln sitting tall in his chair, looking down onward on the Citrus Tower sign. This glazed look in his eye as he just got finished reading the Gettysburg Address. Let's go take a look inside of American history.
Just go this way.
Well, there is a price.
That's fine.
Yeah, $15.50.
All right, so we'll start here. This is
Okay, so it's $15.50.
Okay.
A person, yes?
White House. This is the dining house in the White House. We got Abraham Lincoln.
I think it looks.
Abraham Lincoln from 1861 to 1865. That was when the Civil War happened, when the Americans fought off the British. And I did a lot of videos from the doing about the Civil War, from Tennessee and all the way to Alabama and into Florida now. Did a lot about the Civil War. And so this is the White House in miniature. There's Donald Trump, our current president.
What island is the Statue of Liberty on?
Ellis Island.
Nope.
No.
Liberty?
Liberty Island? Okay. Why do I think Ellis Island?
That's the most common response I get then.
Okay.
All right, my sweets. Let's roll.
Shows how much I
Thank you again for your information.
do American history. The White House in miniature. A miniature. And the White House replica has been viewed by more than 50 million people across the United States, Europe, and Japan since it began touring in 1975. Been a featured attraction at the Smithsonian National Museum of American History.
Oh, cool.
Oh, wow. Okay, so everyone's working on building the White House.
They're building the White House.
See what I meant? Right there. Hammer. There he goes. He's building. Sorry. There's Martha Washington. Did not mean to zoom in that close. That's Martha Washington and her husband, George Washington, the first president of the United States of America. And of course, we got Zelman building the White House. And working. Oh, there's the head up and down. Fire going there and hammering. There he goes. So this is the in Congress. This is the Declaration. This is the Declaration of Independence, right here. Signed. There's John Hancock. His signature is very large. Thomas Jefferson signed it. That's him right there. It's the feather. Him to sign it on July 4th of 1776. That's when the Declaration of Independence was signed to declare our independence from Great Britain. Different things. The two parties, Republican and Democrat parties. First, but not the last. President Victoria Woodhull, Hillary Clinton, Margaret Smith.
Unfortunately for most of FDR's dogs, their stay in the White House was very short-lived.
All
One enemy sent away because
John F. Kennedy.
another one kept fighting people, especially journalists. One had a habit of stealing bacon from plates. But the dog that became the most famous of the Roosevelt's presidency was Paula.
Maybe
Gerald Ford.
When those that were president, it was love at first sight.
10th anniversary of Venus.
In no time, the
David
little
Guest,
Scottish terrier
1992. Jimmy Carter, Ronald Reagan. There's the president's house. Flipping the White House. Wow. This is just they're still on, it's all ready for Christmas. They're still in Christmas area. William Howard Taft. President, there's Abe Lincoln. There's Ulysses Grant. That's Rock. Hayes, Rutherford Hayes. All the wives of the presidents. Presidents are in the back, their wives are in the front. We the people. Alright, so that was interesting, but get back to this. We have all, like I said, these are all the first ladies of the presidents in the front row, and as well with him and his wife. And then all the presidents are in the back, standing behind their wives. And then, as we move on here and see the presidents of George Bush, Richard Nixon, and his wife plus son. Now, this is the White House. There's Marilyn Monroe. All the dolls in the window that the president's kids would play with. Whoever was in office. Country. This is the Zoetrope Wheel of Life, used to make motion pictures in 1872. Although an unknown Chinese inventor discovered an early version of the zoetrope in 180, the invention was created to William George Horner in 1834. Mr. Horner called his invention the Daledum. Well, the Daedalus. William F. Clinton promoted Horner's device in the United States as a zoetrope. Zoetrope is based on the same principle as the phenakiscope. To view the zoetrope movie, look through the slots on the outside of the drum as it rotates while you turn the handle. Turn the handle to the right slowly, and then to the left. Look through the where? Current President Donald Trump. That's where I was just sitting in the Oval Office. The buck stops here. Recent President Barack Obama. The cabinet room. This is the cabinet. Presidential cabinet. It's out there as a film room. Press office, media. There's the garden, presidential garden. where he gives his speech. This is wow. It's all decorated for Christmas, which is fantastic. President's bedroom, First Lady's sitting room, state dining room, housekeeping, and physician office, all right here. West wing, presidential study, the red room, and the map room. So that would be the study. The red room, which that makes sense, that would be here. This is the main yellow oval room, top there. Got the blue room, which is in blue and gold, which is really nice. And down the bottom is the reception room. It's the White House in small format. Got the treaty room, the green room, and the China room. And on this side is the Lincoln bedroom and the sitting room. So the bedroom, most likely right here in the Lincoln bedroom. Sitting room to the right is the main hall, the east room, and the vernal room. The band. Wow. Tom Thumb. That's his carriage? Wow. Small. Taller than it. Way taller than him. Documented from Charles Stratton Archive. Charles S. Stratton, Tom Thumb. Displayed above the original. So there's President Lincoln's office. 1864. This is his cabinet room. They do a real big display on Abraham Lincoln in this museum. This is phenomenal. It's just the White House.